Hey guys, it's Kevin. A quick video for the Yink Studio. After download, go to your download folder. You might see a blue Windows protection screen, and then we're going to click more info. You'll see this because he is already a Microsoft registered developer. However, we need to pay some ransom to Microsoft to remove this screen. New developers, so things take time. Click more info on the top left and click run anyway. I can now capture the system dialog here, but however, my Norton will go freak out and say they're going to send this software to analysis, whatever, and ask me if I still going to use it or not. I say, yeah, I'm going to use it. Again, we just write this totally organic, so nobody has seen it before. So it's good to be cautious. Anyway, so whatever you have, just allow it to run. Pretty standard installation. Do you want to create a desktop link? And do you want to run it right away? It starts like an interview. What kind of printer do you have? So you can search for your model. For example, we want ET-8550. You can search here, or you can just scroll down and select ET-8550. Once you get a printer type selected, it's going to automatically refresh and show you the printer you already installed. It'll show the printer name and the USB port that is mounted to. Other than that, you can also select a print to file. We'll cover that later. Click next. We're going to see a color sequence. And this is your dampers. What color are they? For example, the first one is black, second one is white, then magenta, and for me is cyan and white and yellow. And they ask what kind of ink you have and what print quality you want. Just select standard and click finish. We start a new project and we do import file. You can see the three things we set up. We set up the printer and what kind of ink we use, and we set up the print quality. If you don't like to use inches, you can click the gear icon and change it to millimeters. Aspect ratio and rotation, those straightforward. Okay, let's talk about mirror. In DTF, we have to print mirrors. See, before I turn on the mirror, if you pay attention to the ruler on the top, it's from left to right is 0 to 300. But if I turn the mirror on, you're going to see it start counting from right to the left. Although you see the image is not flipped, but right now, if you move the image to your left, the image also going to move the left on your printer. For example, if your image on the printer is too much on the left, you just drag it to the right on the computer. Now we're going to click the white tab, and this is relative to your eyes. White undercolor, that means you print the white first, then you put the color on top of it. White overcolor means you print the color first, then you put a white layer on top of it. Why you need white undercolor is when you need a proof, you need to adjust the color, and you want to see it right away. You don't have to cut film and flip over and see your result. So for production detail print, you need a white overcolor. And this is what this auto mirror by layer means. If you select white overcolor and you turn auto mirror on, it automatically mirror image. It knows you're going to go production. And you can say mirror horizontally is grayed out. You cannot select it anymore. Another hint right now your mirror is the ruler. The vertical ruler is on your right, and the horizontal ruler, you start from 0 on the right. All look good. And your print button is on the top right hand side, and the status bar is on the bottom of the software. And you can see it says rendering watermark is because I'm using a free version. If you need support or making suggestions, you can go to our Facebook group page. I'm going to put this link to where you bought the Yink Studio from. In the group, the author will be in the group, so you can directly make feature suggestions. For example, my suggestion, well, I got a lot of customers say, hey, can I print this with a color from 10% to 50% so I can pick the best color. So instead of print every single one, can I just here select I'm printing approving? Can I have here from 10 to 50? So each one will be different. And then I can, all right, now I start some advanced stuff. So if you click the gear button, you can select the light mode, system mode, and the dark mode. This button is for selecting printers. Right now, you can see that one is not connected. So if I click the printer type to be 1805, and I click the icon, it's going to have a drop down, show me where to print. It says I'll select the printer itself. So you can see now it's connected. If we click this little pencil icon next to the printer, you can see we can have a printer configured. Just remember that interview is sort of like that. So that remembers how you're going to print the white and how each parameter is. We already preset all the parameters, but you can change it and save your own profile. Remember the color sequence. That's important because later on you're going to do color rotation. For example, if you get one color doesn't print well, and now majority designs that color, you want to switch the color sequence. So it's right here. So you can select each channel what color you should put on. Same for the ink and the print quality, that you can just click that pencil icon and it. So let's pay more attention to the print quality. If your prints have lots of bandings, I suggest turn the feather on, and that will reduce lots of bandings. The save button is on your top right hand corner. And for the repeat, we can have just a single image, or we can have an array, how many by how many, or we can just let the system automatically fill up the whole page for you. We're a little bit different than the AccuRip. So for smaller image, you can do an array or fill the page here. Large image, you have a batch. For example, I need to print 20 of this. We handle it a little bit differently than AccuRip. I'll show you in the later video. You're going to see the AccuRip basically is a printhead killer, and I kill lots of printhead. By doing that, our software will avoid that problem and have you printhead maintain itself during the printing. All right, that's pretty straightforward. For example, how you preview it. You want to see how the white get printed, and you can see over between the white and the color layer. I told you how to change the color mode. To get a copy, you can go to bchtechnologies.com and type in Yink with a Y. Select your plan and check out. After you paid, immediately go back to login and my account. You're going to see your purchase. Double click open the purchase and you're going to see the software and the license in there. To activate your license, click the little gear button on your right hand side and you can check or activate. License active computer, so I got a couple of them to try to figure out which one was this one. Alright, I hope you guys like this video. Please visit us at bchtechnologies.com or locally at Greensboro, North Carolina. Cheers!